Today I'm looking at Are You Haunted Series 4 Episode 2. I have permission off Sarah Wyman, so there shouldn't be any copyright issues. Let's get into it.
A fabulous Grade 2 listed building which is becoming increasingly popular with paranormal groups.
So this is Wath Town Hall. So we go on to have the client saying that many families have lived here. So, obviously many family spirits. Corresponding evidence checks out with history from paranormal investigators and historians, or people who know the history of this place. Now there's lots of children reported, okay, and there are accidents on the stairs and possible apportation. All absolutely fine, all exciting, sets up for a good investigation.
The site itself has a long and varied history, dating right back as far as the 14th century. Many spirits have been encountered here in different parts of the building and in the grounds, giving us huge potential of capturing some form of paranormal activity here tonight. There's a lot to go at, so we need to make sure that we have the best plan in place to cover every area possible. And our special guest, and let them know who will be heading up the investigation
Miki!
tonight. Welcome to Are You Haunted? And this is Wath Town Hall. So you might have noticed that we've got one person extra here tonight, so I want to give a nice warm welcome to Miki.
Thank you very much.
So Miki does his own thing. You can follow him with a link in the description. I've interviewed Miki. I've been on Miki's show, and it's really good that they get to work together. I like that.
So there's a lot to go at here tonight. We've got a number of different reported spirits. So this main entrance hall is quite active for a start. Now earlier on when we were filming a little bit, piece to camera, myself and Phil, we actually heard footsteps from above as well, which kind of ties in a little bit with this staircase. So it's reported that children are known to run up and down the stairs.
Not sure that I would like to preload my team with what to expect, but then when you go again and again to a place, the bubbles burst, you know what to expect. So saying that the stairs has footsteps on, if it was some other team, I'd be a bit dubious, but because I know these guys a tiny amount and believe they just investigate genuinely, and I know they get footsteps and things like that later on, I guess it's all fine. So tonight, Sarah chooses Ben to run the evening, and Ben decides to set up a Zoom recorder in the cellar, which means they can go elsewhere. He puts toys near the top of the stairs, because we know the stairs is an activity place, which is a good reason to know what happens ahead of time. He puts a rattle and a toy bus and some marbles and a bell. All excellent pieces of hope they activate equipment. So Ben and Phil get stuck on CCTV to begin with. We got Sarah and Jane go down to the cellar, and Miki and Dale head upstairs. Phil goes on to explain the CCTV setup. We never really get a shot ever of the CCTV and what it looks at. We just get told, well, when you look left, that's up there, and when you look right, just show us.
This long corridor which is immediately to our left.
Can you make a noise or run around for us? Yeah.
You hear that?
I did.
You see, we don't hear that, but that's just what it's like.
What is actually there? What is that? Like, it's a room we can't.
It's a locked door.
We've got some recording devices up here, and we'd love to capture some sounds, some voices.
You're hearing it, aren't you?
I'm hearing it now. That was more like a light footstep.
Is there somebody down here with us?
No, forgive me, but I'm creeping myself out already.
Why?
Because it just feels weird.
There's supposed to be two spirits down here. What? Is somebody in here with us? Are you moving around?
And I wasn't particularly worried about coming down here because it felt alright earlier.
Asking for activity,
Can you make a noise for me, please?
but then also, what's going to happen?
Can you tell us how old you are?
And Miki and
Do you
Dale
live or work here?
just fish. Two taps.
I said a noise in that room.
I thought I heard a couple of steps.
Yeah.
Footsteps.
It's difficult to say that they're footsteps, but I get what you're saying.
Come in, don't be afraid.
If that was you, please come towards us. Don't be scared.
Which I think sometimes they are. Spirits are scared of us too.
Don't be afraid to come and show yourself to us. We want to see you.
Okay, my name's Sarah, and this is Jane. So we've come to see you because we've heard quite a lot about you. I believe that there's 2 people down in here with us. Maybe there's more. Can you tap out how many people are down here with us?
Good.
Is that you? Are you trying to talk to us? I don't like it in this room.
I was freaking myself, sorry. Just got that feeling again.
Jane's not psychic, but you get used to feeling something.
You're right.
I fight or flight, it just come over me then.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is weird, isn't it? Definitely a door opening.
Quite a thick atmosphere.
Cellars can be like that,
in
can't
here
they?
at the moment.
Damp, enclosed, dark.
So that's 2 out of the 4 that felt weird.
But they've been to so many
Is
investigations.
anybody in here with us in this room?
They know the difference between your
Can
head.
you make yourself known? What?
I feel like there's something stood behind me.
Are you alright?
Yeah. If you see anything at all, let me know, right?
So this is like primitive fear, primitive instinct. Sometimes you're better, and this team goes for that. Goes for the no equipment, just use your body, and you know it works.
Why did you feel like there's
I just felt like
something?
there was something just stood behind me.
A good distant
Wow. Did you hear
noise.
Did hear that, yeah.
that? Okay. Knock on something, bang on something, to tell me that you want the lights. Wow. Did you hear that?
I did hear that, yeah.
Okay.
This is going to sound absolutely mental, right? But if when you were panning round, it looked like there were people standing all around the edges of the
Oh
room,
my
I would
God,
not be
do not.
surprised. That's the type of feeling I'm getting.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like these old people lining
As
up
if- as
against
if,
the
you know,
wall?
Yeah, they're all just stood there.
I'm going to do 2 knocks on this door.
The door comes open a
Why
little
does
bit.
it do that?
I don't know.
Did that come open?
I don't know. What was that?
I felt like something touched my back.
Oh my God.
No, don't make me laugh. I'm nervous. I felt like something, and I'm not I felt like something went like that.
I told you there was something stood behind me. I felt like there was something stood behind me. I can't get the words out now.
And the problem is that fear is contagious. When one of you starts to emote fear, the other one is not knowing what they're sensing that you're not, and then you get scared as well, you know? So you've got to keep yourself in check, and you can see these 2 spooked, I guess is the word.
Why did that door do that? It's...
Well, that shouldn't move, should it?
Is there anybody that can play the piano in that room?
What's that?
Come on, spirits. Little children, we'd love to hear your voice. We'd love to hear you laughing.
It would.
We've heard some bangs, we've heard some noises, and we'd love to just hear your happy voices, your laughter.
There's times, particularly with Dale and Mickey here, where I think I just wish they had one piece of equipment, something to be focused on, because it's a long evening when you're not allowed to use equipment so much and you just got to wait. But I totally understand it. It's different. They're different to all the others. But sometimes I think something. They used to do like dice and stuff. And it's like if they tried one piece of equipment each series, that would be kind of cool. It'd mix it up a bit as well. But hey, it's not my show.
Do you want to come and speak to us? Let us know that you're here.
It's a good clip, this.
What was that? Did you hear that footstep?
I'm just hearing a footstep now, as you're talking.
That was a definite footstep. Behind me, again. Hello?
What, another?
Hello? Somebody here?
There.
Wow.
Wow, that was really loud. It all seems to be coming from that way.
Make a sound for me.
I thought I could hear another light tap.
Did you?
I heard that noise, yeah.
Did you talk?
Yeah.
Is that you? What was that?
I don't don't know what.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Like,
Can't describe what it was. Any movement then?
That was a knock in my house. Hello? Are you knocking?
whoa.
Quite loud, weren't they?
Yeah. How long have you been here? Have you seen a lot of people coming and going? A lot of changes over the years?
That was good.
That were a really strange noise.
I keep feeling like tapping. What? Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
What was that?
Were you part of the school?
So on investigations, we've had a couple of bangs, proper full-on bangs, but not like knocking. Certainly not in response. It's weird that when I'm listening to this, thinking about knocking, I hear 2 knocks in my own house. But anyway, yeah, knocking is something I'd love to have, but keep trying, I guess. So next thing is, it's the next session. People swap places, moving around. Jane and Phil go upstairs. Dale and Ben down in the cellar, and Miki and Sarah on the CCTV.
Can you make a knock?
What's that noise?
No, do you like a voice?
Yeah.
Like a high-pitched voice? Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Like a child's voice?
Yeah. If that was you, that was brilliant.
Phil and Jane go outside to the cemetery.
Yeah, this room does feel a lot different. I've just heard something to the other side of that door. I like scream for it. Something.
So this is cool. Jane sees a figure and follows it.
Honestly, it was a bloke, a tall bloke, tall thin man.
So she saw that clear.
Tall, thin man.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it stinks.
Yeah.
And it can stay still on its own.
And there was a yeah.
Come on, spirits, if you are here. We're not here for much longer now. Come and say, a big hello to us, really, before we say goodbye. You've got a fantastic building. Your footsteps slightly, but I don't know if there's somebody moving about. Well, they're not upstairs yet, are they?
No, they're down here.
It was upstairs.
You have to be there for these things.
What's your first impressions of this area then?
I do love a good cellar.
Well, it's been an interesting night. I think generally it seems to be audibles more than anything.
So that's the episode in a nutshell. Yeah, like Sarah says, some good audio. But Jane saw something outside that she couldn't follow. My sister had a similar thing in a graveyard once, followed a dog walker who disappeared into nothingness. And so you just never know, although you are in that mind frame. But this is a very low-key, realistic investigation. So, I look forward to watching the next one.